Hi, I'm Tina. I'm a student and I write a lot of assignments. Sometimes I do quite well and other times I struggle to get it together. Let me show you how I use Assignment Angel's interactive template to write quicker and easier and to get better grades. Firstly, at the home page, I can have a look at the A guides. They're short guides with some great information about writing essays or reports, including practice exercises and examples of things like a good introduction or thesis statement. There's also a searchable referencing A guide with examples of every type of reference you can imagine. But let's look at an assignment builder. I'll open up an essay I've already started. The first thing you'll notice is that there are 3 steps to follow. Step 1 is planning the essay. Now, if you already know exactly what you want to write, you can skip this step altogether. But if you're like me, this step really helps me to organise my thoughts and work out an essay plan. I end up finding the writing much quicker and easier if I spend a few minutes at this step. At the planning step, you can zip through it in a couple of minutes or spend longer. You can fill out all the info or just some of it. It's up to you. Start by putting in some basic details. This is going to be used to make a title page for your assignment. Remember to add your word count for extra help in step 2. Next, you can enter your assignment question or criteria, and the program will analyse the question for you and show you what you are being asked to do. I find this step really helpful. Brainstorm, if you like, with these fields provided to help you think about what you already know. Use any of the brainstorming fields or leave them blank. Or if you prefer to mind map, we've included some external links for you. Lastly, think about what main areas you think you'd like to cover in your assignment and enter them here. But if you don't know this yet, it's okay to leave it, or you can enter something and always come back and change, delete, or reorder the topics later. Now let's get writing. Step 2 is where you write your assignment and has all you need to help you know what to write and keep you on track. Here you'll find your essay or report broken down into sections with some easy instructions for each step. Just read the helpful hints and begin typing into the fields. The instructions disappear as you type. You can begin at the introduction and work down the page, or come back to the intro later and work in any order you want. If you forget the instructions once you've begun typing, just click the question mark at the top of the field. If you're using Google Chrome or Firefox, the program will even pick up your spelling errors. Remember to save regularly as you go, and maybe even email yourself a copy after a while. Add a reference using this button. A pop-up window will appear where you choose the type of reference you need. This program will show you an example and then give you some fields so that you can build your own reference easily. The reference will be placed at the end of your assignment. Just remember to drag and reorder your references into alphabetical order. The essay information sidebar keeps you on track, firstly by reminding you of the question you're being asked to answer, then reminding you of your thesis statement so that you stick to the main argument or point you want to make, and also reminds you of other main points you want to cover in the essay. And the word count calculates suggested word limits for each section of your assignment and helps you to know how much you've already written. You can minimise or maximise any of the information on the sidebar to suit yourself. Before I go to step 3, let me quickly show you how the report A builder looks. Your report template looks much the same as the essay one, but with different instructions. The report builder also has a couple of extra features. For instance, when you come to the end of a main topic, you'll notice the summary field. Just type a sentence to summarise your main point here, and the program will use this to generate an executive summary for you. Don't worry about getting it perfect, as you can edit it later in the executive summary field if you need to. Wow, you're nearly finished! Now it's time to just make sure your assignment is looking and reading great. You will notice that for the report, the A Builder has built in an executive summary based on your summary entries at step 2. It even gives you an example of your table of contents. The A Builder has also worked out a numbering system for your report based on the main topics and subtopics that you enter. For both essays and reports, the editing checklist on the right-hand side bar has suggestions of important things to check. You can even tick them off as you go. You can go back to step 2 to edit, or in another program after you've emailed. To email it, click this button and type into the notes field. Then copy and paste into a word processing program. Now I just format in the style my instructor wants, for example, line spacing, margins, heading styles, and table of contents. And here's the completed assignment. How easy is that? I love this program. Try it for yourself.